Hey, Nyojong, welcome back. If you came here last night, then you saw me with David Yang. Tonight, I've got um, a great interview session. Also, tonight I've actually got Supryze with me all the way from Minnesota. Unfortunately, Chenning can't be here. He can't be here for us tonight. He had a family emergency and couldn't make it. So I hope that everything is good with Chenning. We'll pray for him and his family. Hopefully everything's okay. But tonight I've got an awesome guest. I got Supryze here, and Supryze, for those who don't know, he is a rapper extraordinaire from the Midwest. Um, Tonight we're going to be talking about the recent Thanksgiving Bash event put forth by Oyo and Circle 18. It was the event for the Thanksgiving weekend, and Supryze and Chenning were both present there to perform. And as with previous interview sessions, I don't show any of this footage to them. It's high quality and it's good quality audio, so they've never seen it, and so this is really a reaction video of theirs. And they're gonna also Supryze is also going to talk a little bit about himself and about the background of each song. For those who don't know Supryze, he is an amazing rapper. He definitely has his own flow. He has his own cadence. He's got his own style, and he raps about things, in my opinion, that other rappers don't really rap about. And you'll see some of that tonight, which is pretty amazing in my opinion. And of course, your first time viewers, thank you for coming. If you like what I'm doing and you want to support the site channel, the only thing I ask you to do is subscribe and share. If you're watching now, take one moment and just subscribe to this channel so other people can see it too. Supryze here, and I'm gonna bring him on in one sec. But let's see. Let's say hi to everyone. You're here. Say hi. This is Chris. Chris Nyojong from Seattle. Chris, I hope you're ready. Supryze you're watching. Chris always has questions, and Chris usually comes on live too. So Chris, thank you for coming, being with us here tonight. Football, AJ Tall. Hey, what's up? What's up, bro? Let's do a quick checkup right here. So for those that are new, there's a couple of options. You can type your questions in the chat, or if you want, you can also direct message me, and what will happen is I'll send you a link to come live with us, and you can ask Supryze your questions live in person. It's all good like that, you know. And as always, we want these sessions to be as interactive as possible. Susan Moore says hi. Hey, what's up, Susan? Koo says what's up, Long? What's up? Timon like to listen to music when Nyojong, brother. Hey, Nyojong, where are you from, guys? Let me know where you're from. Gomeng is from Pennsylvania. Hey, what's up? Welcome. We'll start just a little bit. We'll get people here. And J Mao is from Oshkosh. Right on, right on. Tricity. Hey, Tricity. For those who don't know Tricity, Tricity is the bass player from one of the hottest, youngest bands in the Hmong community, none other than Hosang. So thank you for coming, Tricity. Keep up with the good work. Yes. Timon is from Fresno, and Ku is from North Carolina. Okay, without further ado, continue to say hi so that we know that you're here. But then also, please help by liking and sharing, and then also subscribing to Mongoose on YouTube. So without further ado, hey, let's welcome Supryze. What's up, Supryze?
Hey, what's up, guys?
So
Happy to be here.
Hey, thank you so much for joining me tonight. So yeah, you go by Supryze, but then you also go by Sue. So tonight I'll kind of go back and forth so that people know. How do you say Sue in Hmong is Sula?
uh, so actually, could you be mong cũng be blah.
Oh, blah. Oh,
Yeah.
right.
So my full name is actually Suban Va. Yeah. So but then people just call me Sue for short. Yeah.
Sweet. And so like Monkey, we're all closely related, and I know that you're a half brother to the amazing artist Jason Tao too.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a small world, and what's funny is that but at least on Jason's side, my mom's a cow, so I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure I'm related to you guys somehow too.
Yeah. Everyone's related.
But if you're joining us here, unfortunately tonight, Chenning can't be with us tonight. He had a family emergency, so he can't be here. So, we hope that everything's okay and chill with him. But tonight, we've got the full attention of Supryze. So, Supryze, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So Christina says, you see the comments, Sue?
Oh yeah, I do see it right here too.
Yeah,
Let's see.
Christina's in the house.
Hi, Tricity. Hey,
Yeah.
Christina. Yeah, definitely. I would love to collab.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jasmine, of
yeah, I'm a
course.
fan of.
Jasmine is watching from Fresno. Oh, here we go. We got the first question already. Before we go into the first song, we already got a question from Chris. Here you go. Here's the first question, Sue.
Yeah. Why the colorful bandana? Yeah. So it wasn't anything that I like planned to do. It was just I thought it was stylish. Yeah. Um, but for the first music video we ever shot, which was for Toss Ball, it was at the Hmong New Year, and so I was in a whole Hmong outfit, and I just kind of wanted something to kind of represent something kind of like a modern style to represent the Hmong culture, and so I found this like really nice Hmong fabric, and it just kind of came up randomly to turn it into a bandana to kind of represent the Hmong culture. If you look carefully, there's like Hmong patterns, and it's like the elephant print, and there's the blue and pink colors on there. So yeah, it's something I wanted to show, just showcase, the Hmong culture.
So Koo says, love your rap style, man. You guys have to be careful about Supryze because there's a lot of action in his rapping, but you got to pay attention to his content too, because you can when you listen to someone's rap, you can hear immediately how intellectual they are, and I will say definitely Supryze. I mean, your rapping is rapping, but it's like borderline right there. It's like spoken word. When I listen to your rap. And so and it's not just random, and you'll see that tonight. When I was watching you perform on stage, I didn't listen closely to the lyrics because I was filming, but I came home and when I listened to your music when I was editing the video, I was like, damn, these words are deep. They're no joke, dude. And so thank you for your words and your perspective because a lot of rappers won't talk about that type of stuff.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, like hip hop and like poetry, lyricism is definitely what I grew up loving. So just doing my best to kind of keep it alive, within the community. So
okay, so Silver, Silver says, Yinzo says, hey, Nyojong guys, yeah, what's up? He said, Long used to rap too. Let's rap battle. I'll rap battle you, but I won't rap battle Supryze. No, I don't consider myself a rapper in any way, shape, or form. I just, like Sue, when you write music, you hear stuff in your head, right? And so sometimes you just have to say it that way to get it out. But so let's start off with a curveball for you, Sue. You've already seen this. I don't know if the fans have seen this, but when I saw this, I was like, oh snap! It's an older video view, and maybe you haven't seen it for a while, but I saw it and I want to show everyone because it shows how you were definitely younger in this video, but it's an awesome video. And so I didn't tell anyone I was going to show this. Now, okay, here we go.
Okay.
Supryze. No rest for the weary. Come on. Oh, it's so a-flagging, there's no rest for the weary. Can't stop like an addict, who are piling up like newspapers of the best World Series. Life come at you like traffic, it's a mess you can't bury. The times I talked to the girl I used to mess with, now barely. I heard she overseas now, left on a ferry route because there was no love. But see, for me, I guess she married now. But just one who got away won't despair me now when I'm done building my ship. They'll be around, I'll search for the treasure and sail me out. Unlike Jonah, I'll be making an effort to stay away from the whale's mouth. I'll be working my way up, so F the trail to the south. Yo. But it scares me how the economy is wearing out the U.S. According to the Congress, for trillions of dollars in debts. That's why we go non-rest, cause we need to get in the process to making some progress. People going jobless, another great depression, need to stop this. Gas prices way expensive at the top list, but cars still moving, cause if you take a shot and miss.
So that was that was crazy. How old were you when you made that right there?
Shoot. I want to say I'm probably like maybe like 19, 19
19.
or 20
Dude, that was
at
crazy
most. Yeah.
good, dude. That was before
Yeah.
the beard.
Yeah.
That was crazy good because then you hear like biblical stuff in there. You talk about Jonah and avoiding the whale, and you predicted the future a little bit about crazy gas prices.
Yeah. Yeah, because during that phase of my life, I listened to a lot of I don't know if you heard of Blue Scholars.
I have to look.
They're a rap duo from or hip hop duo from Seattle, but
Hmm,
they do a lot of like conspiracy raps.
hmm.
So that's kind of like where I drew inspiration from during that time in my life. Yeah. So
Sweet. I
mhm.
thought that was dope, bro. I thought that was dope. We got some questions heading your way. Silver says he
Yeah.
only wraps egg rolls. Um, oh, here's a question for you right here.
Mhm. Which one
Let's
should
see
we
here.
answer?
I just pulled out a surprise. Are you coming to
Oh, okay.
Fresno Hmong New Year?
Oh, so unfortunately, I wasn't invited to come perform for a show, but I'm definitely considering, coming out just to kind of enjoy the New Year there. Yeah, I know it's been a while since we all been together, and so I just kind of want to come out and celebrate with everyone. So yeah, very high chance of me showing up.
Sweet, sweet. So look out for Sue up in Fresno. Mandy says, fan from Milwaukee. What does music mean to you?
Um, Honestly, music is probably like the biggest part of my life right now. Besides family and work, but um, music it's kind of like it's not my full-time job, but it is like a second full-time job where it kind of keeps me going every day, and like pretty much everything I do, I try to draw inspiration or try to think of it, can I put this in a song? And ever since I started taking music seriously, it's been about close to 3 years now.
Hmm.
I met so many people, and I received so many opportunities, and my life, I would not be where I am here right now, without music. So I'm very thankful for that. It's just a big part of my life. I don't think I'd be um what is it, um yeah, no, music is like my happiness pretty much.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I totally get what you
Hmm.
mean. It makes your life complete if you are addicted to music like most of us are.
Hmm.
So, Mr. Mask says, since you're talking about performing, how was your experience performing at Tulsa, Oklahoma?
Oh no, I love the crowd and the fans, meeting everybody there in Tulsa. It's my first time like performing in Tulsa.
How long
I've
ago
been
was
down
that?
there.
How
What
long
was
ago
that?
was that?
That was during Halloween weekend. So
Hmm.
that's during the same time Tulsa have their New Year down there too. So
Hmm.
it's perfect timing. There was a lot of people from out of town. We got to meet a lot of the local Tulsa, Oklahoma people there. It was a good time, um, and everybody treated me, very well and
Hmm.
with respect. So, definitely much love to all the fans down there.
We got a good question from Lex.
Mhm.
Lex says, "You write so many songs. What song are you most proud of, and why?"
Let's see. See, one of my most favorite song up to date. It's it's not released yet, but I have performed it a lot over the past 2 years. Um, but it's featuring one of my good friends ZPX Jean Pa,
Hmm.
and it's called La Umu.
Hmm.
And I think just during that time when I was like first started, like writing Hmong songs, pretty much. I think I was just like very impressed that I was able to write that song. So
Hmm.
I was very satisfied with like my flow in there, a lot of the lyricism and the rhyme scheme. Like I think everything was just what I expected it to be. So I'm very happy with that. And
Man, we're out of luck today because Sue, I know you performed that song in SAC.
I did.
I recorded it. So, but I didn't load it tonight to put up. So we're out of luck.
Okay.
But at 9 o'clock, it's gonna go live. Anyone that wants to see that song La Umu, I actually recorded it, and so can show it to them right now. But if they wanted to see your favorite song to perform, they could see it. It'll be up at 9 o'clock or 9 o'clock. Pacific time, anyways. So sweet. Okay, you know what? For those who are wondering who exactly Supryze is, he has an opening track that he used in Sacramento, and I recorded it. And in this song, he'll tell you exactly who he is, and it's kind of interesting because Sue, if you are exactly what you say you are in here, then you're a freaking bomb ass guy. Dude. You say some big words in here. But it's very deep words. So listen to it. Take one moment. Pause your mind and catch what he's saying here. So this song is called uanle. It's pretty short, but it's very to the point.
All right, let's go. Come on. Song's a little introduction to who I am, what I represent. Come on, let's go. Uanle kuye yo Supryze me mo yo su they chui thai lu jo sen phang yo hỏi chơi kuye yo ku mo mo ke te to tôi nhớ tình chừng cả mình ai sao lu này của bầu trời lu chỉ muốn lên ra đã nè lu này nó cũng cho sai ya tu number e te tu tiền chat kuye nhớ một cái ta easy giờ tem không như jane ta kuye sợ rong lên luôn đúng để sự chỉ muốn hút bóng kuye đọc còn thông để tay còn lọt bao từ kuye tu mong yo chơi chơi phun đầu kuye nhẹ thế ilu chơi lo lên luôn đông kuye thế có tàu sau vậy thế kuye shit ilu khó đông kuye mua shit rồi đâu kuye sao solo solo kuye hậu lưỡi mang đầu tụt áp từ chỉ qua là cho hai tàu trong câu xứกูมาเลยมุกซอกก็ช่วยเราโพสเปลุมเอเป็นเชื่อเดิมมาเลยย้อนสตอบีเป็นเชียร์กูมาตัวเอปีมองมองยังกูตอนชากูรู้เชื่อเขาลิปโปเจส่วนเด็กกูมุ่งเดนบริการเรากูยิ่งยศเราก็เซอร์เจSupryze Thank you Now always come back to my friends, my family, my people, back to Sacktown. That's where my heart's at. Best believe that. Come on. I'm not here for long, but still try to have a good time. Put your party pants on and come along for the ride. Don't you worry about a thing, cause you rollin' with Supryze. I said don't worry about a thing, cause you rollin' with Supryze. When I say Sue, y'all say prize. When I say Sue, y'all say prize. Sue. Let's go, let's get it. I love that. Let's keep the party going non-stop, no commas. Hey, nothing but love and positive vibe, no drama, please, no drama. Thank you so much. So that was a little introduction. Hope that helped y'all get to know me a little better. Come on.
All right, there you go. So much is said in that. You listen to that like freaking 4 or 5 times. Beautiful what you say in there. Blia says, who inspires you to become a music artist?
Let's see. I don't know, my kind of love for music. I just kind of picked up music like randomly. I want to say probably back in like 04, 03, 04. That's when, early 2000s. So that was when it was like the prime of like R&B, so like Usher was like really hot, like Alicia Keys, Mariah Carey, and like those music just like really stood out to me. And like at least like all the kids that I hung out with, they loved like what was playing on the radio too. So yeah, that's where kind of like my love for music kind of started. And then like talking about like Hmong music wise, then during that time, like I listened to a lot of White Shadow, and then Paradise too. So shout outs to you guys, Long, because I know my older brother was a big Paradise fan, so he had the VHS of all the music videos.
VHS.
So, yeah. So we watched that like over and over. I don't know how many times, but yeah. We love you guys growing up too.
Oh, good times. John says, hey. He also says, He's
Hey.
all, we'll see. We'll see how you interpret. He says, "Bring back political surprise."
I don't know. I don't. I try to avoid anything too political or too like anything that's a contradiction. Um,
Yeah.
but no. Shout out to John John. He's actually my producer, so he makes and master most of my songs for me. Mm.
Tell me about John John because I see him on Facebook. Let's see. Shoot, let's see John John. You think John John's pretty brave?
Uh, hey, hop on.
Let's see John John. Let's see how brave you are. Let's see. We can get John John up here. Let's see. Let's see.
Hey, shout outs to Lin Yang, the big bro.
Playing. Yeah. So how'd you meet John John? Does he do most of your music or how do
Yeah,
how
for
do you,
what so when I first started, actually, I used to record with one of my big bro. He goes by the name of DJ St. Paul. You might have heard his little tag in the beginning of some of the songs, like DJ St. Paul.
Hmm.
But then he got really busy because he started a family and everything. So he was always busy, so he couldn't like produce for me anymore. So after that, I started searching for like a new producer, and so
Hmm.
um, I know that John he was already producing for a few other artists, so I knew that he had a lot of experience too, like 10 plus years.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I just kind of reached out to him, and then we just kind of connected, and we um we clicked pretty well. So right from the start. So
Yo,
mhm.
what's up?
Well, speak of the devil.
What's up, bro?
What's
What's
up,
up,
John
man? I'm
John? How
trying
are
to
you?
pretty good, man. I'm trying to get this phone thing to work, but it worked.
It's working, bro. So you produced some of the tracks for Sue here. Which tracks did you guys work together on?
Man, I don't know, man. We work on so many tracks together. We got like some unreleased track too coming out.
So you guys have
Pretty,
stuff cooking up right now.
yeah, pretty much like Sue's whole EP. We worked on that together. A lot of the songs that he released with the music video, we also work on that together. So
Mhm.
I want to say like 95% of Sue's stuff, like pretty much we work on it together.
Sweet, sweet. Dang, you
Mhm.
guys are man, you guys are peas in a pod. That's a lot of music then.
It
So
is a
most
lot
of
of
the
music.
stuff that we're gonna listen tonight, then you had a hand in it then. A lot of it.
Yeah, something like that for sure.
Sweet, sweet. All right, cool. Let's see here. Okay, so John, you just asked his question, so you might as well ask to him in person. You
Hey
see that,
man, when
John
you
John?
releasing that new EP, bro?
Honestly, I don't know if I want to do another EP, or if I want to just shoot for an album. So I think like an album would be more ideal.
Yeah.
But that would definitely take up more time and more work too. So I want to say aim for like summer 2022.
Yeah, man,
I
we'll
think
talk
that
about it.
yeah. We'll
Sure.
work on it. I'll let you know, bro.
All right, John John. Hey, thanks for coming on. If anyone needs mixing and mastering, if you
Mhm.
want a solid producer that's been in the business for 10 years over, then hit up John John, bro. Hey, thanks for
Hit me
coming,
up.
man. Maybe I'll have
Yeah,
you up
man,
on here one day. We'll talk about production, man. That'd
for
be cool.
sure, man. Well, thanks for having me.
All right, John John. Thank you.
Yep.
Okay. All right, bro.
Sweet. So be careful, man. If I see you on here, I might invite you to come up. Or if you want to come up, then just direct message me, and you can talk to Sue in person. Um, let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Okay, so Bob says, um, would you work collab with Hey Long and Surprise? Would love to work and collab with you one day, Bob. Do you know Bob at all?
I don't think I've met Bob.
So Bob, you gotta introduce yourselves. Bob is a producer, songwriter from Seattle, and
Okay.
Bob's done some work with David Yang too, from what I
Oh, okay.
understand. So yeah, I don't see
Yeah,
why not.
no. I love exchanging ideas and working with other artists, and just kind of like gain inspiration and like feed off each other's energy too. I love that. So
Koo says, your top 5 Hmong rappers, bro. Who are they?
Top 5 Hmong rappers?
Yeah.
Dang, on the spot. Let's see. Like as of right of all time. Yeah, I'll just go all time. All time. I say number 1. I'll probably go with TL. Yeah, TL. I draw a lot of inspiration in my style from TL too. A second, I say, let's see. Well, I gotta go with LP too. He's been doing it for so long, and he paved the way for a lot of Hmong rappers, and you know, putting our music out there. So much love to LP. He actually produced the beat for my song "Ching Yao Dao." Yeah, so shout outs to LP. Let's see, who else? Sean Lee, definitely. Yeah. He's a big inspiration for me too. And I actually met him for the first time when I went down to Tulsa, Oklahoma. So he didn't actually perform, but he was there emceeing. So got to meet him. And yeah, no, like when Sean Lee came out, it was definitely like a breath of fresh air. You know, it's something like you haven't heard before, and very inspiration and inspired me to like kind of put myself out there too, because it encouraged me to made me realize like, hey, there's nobody out there doing the same style I am, so and that might be a market for me.
Yeah, his Hmong lyrics are on point, man. Crazy good.
I'd say another big bro that I really look up to, K Ballin. He was on the track with me in Ching Yao Dao. So I think his style is like really unique and definitely the fastest Hmong rapper I've ever heard. And he just really loves hip hop for what it is. So big inspiration there. 5, Def Rhyme. Yeah, Def Rhyme, because for a long time, like Hmong music wasn't really popping like that, and then he's definitely the king of like sad Hmong rap, and like like Hmong music, sad Hmong music, sad songs are like so popular.
Sells. That's what sells.
Yeah, so popular, and that's something I can't do.
Since we're mentioning rappers, I had a rapper on, and he mentioned that he goes back pretty far. Kool-Aid Koo. How do you know Kool-Aid Koo?
Kool-Aid, let's see. So I met him maybe 2 or 3 years ago. It's when we released the song "Y'all" with ZPX. Yeah. But ever since we met, like we've been talking about like collabing and working on music together, and so we actually have a song that's unreleased. And when he came to Minnesota, maybe like a month ago or a little over a month ago, he wanted to perform that song. But then the thing was, he didn't know that I was coming to his concert. Well, I mean, I kind of decided last minute, because that same weekend I had a show and I came back in town. And I was like, oh, Kool-Aid Koo and them are in town, so let's go hit them up. So me and Chenning, we showed up to the concert, and then Kool-Aid saw me, and then he was like, hey, get on stage with me, let's do the song. I was like, bro, like I haven't practiced this song at all, but yeah, so we ended up not doing that. But then when I was in SAC, he wanted to do that one again too, but then when I was actually practicing it, but then I guess he wasn't too sure if he was going to do it or not, because he was like, oh, we'll play by ear, I don't know if he was joking or not, but he was like, we'll see how drunk I am, and then so I was like, okay, we're probably not going to do it, But apparently when I was backstage, he was on stage, they said that he was calling my name. So I didn't know until Trey actually came out and got me. He was like, hey, Supryze, Kool-Aid's calling your name, And I was like, oh, really? And then we were like, we were going to go inside. And I was like, wait, do you want me to go on stage? And then he was like, oh, forget it. I think they already skipped it to the next song. So it's okay,
Man, that's cool. So, it almost happened then. We almost got a sneak peek, huh?
Yeah.
Man, a little
Yeah,
bit more
but
planning. That's
yeah, stay
cool.
tuned for that song though. It's definitely like a deep song. You know, it has a deep meaning. But we actually shot a music video for it too. So I think whenever those guys are
And that's
done,
all unreleased, huh? Not quite
yeah,
yet.
yeah. So that
All
should
right,
be coming out soon.
Anissa Lee says, "Have you ever switched the roles with Chenning? You sing and he raps."
Um, I think like full on singing. I don't know if I'll ever do that, but just to kind of like throw in a little bit of vocals here and there. That's something I want to kind of work towards, just because like artists nowadays are so talented. They can do it all. You know,
Does,
rap, sing.
does Chenning rap?
Chenning, I've heard him like kind of freestyle for fun. You know, but then like whenever he says, I'd be like, dude, why don't you just rap in that part? You know, like don't feature anybody. And then he'd be like, oh, I don't know, it doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound right. You know, yeah. But I think eventually, I'm sure we'll get a sneak peek soon, one of these
All right.
days.
So since we're talking about Chenning, Chenning couldn't be here tonight, so I'm gonna show the next song. And it's a song of you and Chenning. This song was a song that, in my opinion, this is a song that I don't know if you guys knew each other really well before that, but this is a song that for me put you and Chenning in together, and that's just your hit song. No, Rachi. Tell me about that song. Tell us about that song before we play it, because that's the song with Chenning.
Yeah. So yeah. Long story short, that song "Not Actually" was supposed to be a sequel to the song "Ball Toss." You know, so it's supposed to be like part 2 to it. If you listen to Ball Toss, it's pretty much about a young guy going to the New Year's, like going to Mac on some girls, and so I took that same idea and like wrote "Not Actually" with it, because I wanted to be a song, a fun, playful song, and kind of the same idea of like a young guy like macking on a girl. So that's why I was trying to think of like the most popular pickup line, Hmong pickup line, and of course it's not that you So I just kind of wrote the song around that idea. And came up with it. And then I was looking for a singer to hop on too. And coincidentally, one day I went to visit one of my buddies' like burger shop, and he was like, "Hey man, I love what you're doing. Keep it going with the music. You should definitely connect with one of my good friends, Chen Zhong. And then I was like, Chen Zhong, oh okay. Does he have a Facebook? I mean, a YouTube or anything like that? And then he showed me his YouTube, and I was like checking out some of the Chenning stuff. But then he only had like a few covers. He didn't have too much stuff yet. But then I was just kind of like waiting out to see if he was a serious artist, because I think as artists you kind of want to work with someone who's kind of motivated too, just so you guys can kind of inspire each other.
Now, how many years ago was this?
This was maybe like 2.5 years ago.
2.5?
Yeah, 2.5 years ago. Yeah. So and what do you know? Like a couple months later, like Chenning was like super active online. He was like posting up like fun little like parody song that he did. He was always like karaokeing and going on live. And then so I was like, oh, this guy is really good. Yeah. So I was like, I have to get him on this song. So yeah, I told him, and he was down right away. And I think at the time he was trying to come out too, because he had a song. He just shot a music video that he was going to release pretty soon too. So I think it actually came out after he released his video already, just because we were still working on it. But yeah, no, I think he was like the perfect fit. So, and then ever since then we just kind of clicked, and good friends to this day. So.
Sweet, man, awesome story. No, see, if you wouldn't have told that story, no one would have been able to figure it out how you guys met. For those that are commenting, I'm seeing certain comments. If you really want to get my attention, then direct message me on my Facebook page, and then I'll put you live with us, and you can ask questions there. But if you write in the chat, I might see it, I might not see it, because there's so many people chatting right now. So here you go. No, that's you.
If you know the lyrics, help us sing along, okay? No, not cheap. Let's go. Nhớ trong sự vui sự đời Columbia Supryze Họ tôi từng nói yo Give us a second Not that cheap Like it Okay, we'll be stuck. Go 거기까지 그냥 알았지 You don't cause I'm going lonely Oh, be my shawty Not that cheap You don't cause I'm going lonely I can't into it tuột đi 거기까지 그니까지 그냥 알았지 Not that cheap You don't cause I'm going lonely Oh, won't you be my shawty Tôi nhớ tay từ mi tay sai của sẽ sò lên tôi tay phải của này của xin tôi bắt tôi cái này trên này của tôi cái luôn đi trong đi thì sẽ không có gà lò hậu nó hậu này chẳng luôn gì vì luôn đi ta vừa sầu luôn trong này có gì nó đã chi điều tao các cái lý do của những người nó ai chi còn những người nó chỉ bắt xin tao giờ hai tên những anh bố hậu xuống lò lên tới cái hai nhà rong vì của yêu chúng tao bắt cái thiết chỉ sát tụi nó trong such a beautiful creation so original so tasty yeah your thought the love của yêu chính nghĩ khó perfect mixture of ingredients your mother must have been a genius you don't belong don't go down holy gone 거기까지 you don't cause I'm going lonely I can't into it tuột đi 거기까지 you don't cause I'm going lonely my shawty Yo te cuyo ko otai ko po ka lang ko no so she hay bi no mo bai ko she shori ya le ko sa mo na da chi yin mai ku ma le ko tu ma yo yo to ko ku yo shi pai sa ko yo ku le kan ko yo ko sa ko ik shot ku ma thao I fu jiao yin ji le ko sa ya le cha lo lo tao ya ha te shi mo ko o mo so so ko so mo bi ko so ko lo le yo such a beautiful creation so original so tasty your thought the love ku yo ching gi perfect mixture of ingredients your mother must have been a genius you thought the love's all gone down holy gone let's go 거기까지 그냥 you don't cause I'm going lonely I can't enjoy it tuột đi 거기까지 그냥 you don't cause I'm going lonely won't you be my shawty come on oh won't you be my shawty come on everybody sing it one more time one more time one more time oh won't you be my shawty thank you all right thank you so much you guys were amazing thank you
So that was pretty dope. Cause I get props to you guys because the beginning of the song, his mic wasn't working, right?
Yeah.
But you guys still went with it. I think a lot of artists they probably would have told the DJ to stop the track and replay it. But it was cool because you guys were singing and then well you guys can't stop. Shoot, the crowd's already singing the hook already. So that
it's
was
definitely
cool.
one of my favorite songs to perform. With Chenning on stage too. So
Yeah, that song has so much energy. The live setting, there's like whereas some other songs where sometimes you guys will add the vocals in. That one I didn't when I was modifying the audio. I mean that was just your guys' voice for the most part, louder than anything else. So I think that if you guys do more songs like that. In that way, it really showcases your voices really well because we can really hear everything.
Yeah, no, I think when you use your live voice or your live vocals, it's more engaging for the audience, so it's more intimate, definitely. So, and I think as a fan or a listener, I feel more appreciated too. Yeah, I appreciate the artist for doing that too.
Yeah, because then you could really see beyond all the editing and stuff. That's what was there. We got a guest here. We got Tricity. Do you know Tricity?
Yeah, I follow her and I seen her work. So
Well, here she
hi.
is. How you doing, Tricity?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good.
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 Mhm.
Go, Ilan, so
Good.
is Tundra and them Tundra and your brothers there too?
Oh well, my brother. I think he's right now, so I don't want to like disrupt him or anything.
Sweet,
Oh.
sweet. So, got any questions for Supryze since you're here? Or
Well,
anything you
I
want to
just
say
want
to
to
him?
start just saying like you're a big inspiration to me. I first saw you from the song Papa. I think like 2019 or so. And I
Mhm.
saw the music video, and I was like, "Who's this?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, like he's so cool!" And ever since then, I'm surprised you've just been like a very big inspiration to me through music. So thank you for that. And I think you're doing like so good. Like you and Chenning, you guys are so you guys bring so much hype, and I think that's something so amazing in our Hmong community. And oh, my question, yeah. So my question, so when you first performed live, did you feel very nervous, or were you like laid back, or how was it for you?
So I not gonna lie, I used to have really bad stage fright. Like back in the days when cause back then I love like writing songs, but I never really perform, and so I just kind of put my stuff out there, but no one ever really asked me to perform. But so finally, when I was in college, like they started asking me, and yeah, first few times when I was on stage, like I get so nervous, like my face would blush up. I would like my mind would go blank. I would forget my lyrics, and I embarrassed myself like so many times.
Hmm.
And but I think I just didn't want to give up. You know, it didn't matter how bad the situation was. I just kind of kept going, kind of kept putting myself like outside of my comfort zone, and then eventually like even nowadays I still get a little nervous before going on stage, but then like you get used to it a lot faster. So I'll be on stage for like maybe 30 seconds and you're like, okay, yeah, I've done this plenty of times before. So you just got to keep doing it over and over, and then you just overcome that.
So we just got a question about that
Yeah.
right now. Do you already answered it, but do you experience stage fright, and how do you overcome it? So your answer is pretty much just keep on doing it and it goes away.
Yep, keep doing it. Practice over and over and over. Cause I realized like when I do forget my lyrics, or like you're more likely to forget your lyrics if you don't practice it enough. So like practice it enough to where it kind of becomes like a habit. So even if you get nervous, you're shaking, whatever, you're still able to perform the full song.
Mhm. All right,
Well, thank
Tricity.
you.
Hey, thank you for coming out tonight. And if you ever want to, anyone out there, the reason I brought Tricity on is because Tricity messaged me and she actually said, "I don't want. I'm too shy to come on." I said, "Well, talk is cheap. Let's go, girl." And so
No,
here she is.
yeah,
Tricity,
thank you for
thank
your
you.
question. I appreciate that. Definitely keep it going. You're an inspiration for a lot of young kids too. Like whenever like the videos that you posted, like I share with all my friends and they're like, "Oh, she's so cool," So yeah, you have a lot of fans, just so you know.
All
Well,
right,
thank
Tricity. Tell your siblings we said hi. All right.
All right. Thank you. Bye, Long.
Hosang is such a freaking talented band. Man,
Yeah, they
one
are.
of these days I'm gonna actually talk about
Mhm.
what I think about them, and you'll see from a music from just a purely musician point of view why they're so talented. And they kind of downplay how good they are, but they're crazy good. So I'm kind of going backwards now. I'm saying Justin Zong says, "Hi brother, this is Sun Lee, right?
Yeah,
Sun
you're
Lord,
right. From
yes,
all the way from Vietnam, I believe. Yeah.
Vietnam, yeah." Hey, Justin, if you're still there, do you go by Justin now, or you go by Sun? I don't know what to call you by anymore. I know you changed your name. Have you worked with him at all? Surprise?
Yeah, not yet. We haven't worked on anything yet, but I would, love to connect with him. I know that I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying this, but I did hear an exclusive song that he did with ZPX.
Hmm,
So it's really good. Yeah,
really good.
excited
Nice.
for that one too.
Um, Are we getting the full version of Kia Mong OG party version? That's an inside joke. You got to be on his Facebook to know what she's talking about.
Yeah, we'll see. You know, I definitely want to finish it. I just haven't had the time to like work on it. You know, I was just really bored one night and just kind of came up with that like super quick. So yeah, once I have time, I'll put it out.
That was pretty good. That was really good. Timon says, "Hey, Supryze, tell Chenning I said hi."
Yeah, definitely, I will. Timon.
Timon and Cheng says, "Sing, bro, sing."
Sing. Yo, you guys will hear me sing soon, in an actual song. Yeah.
Okay, sweet. So we got an interesting song coming up. This one is a little bit different. This one is tell us. This next song is Yang, which is an interesting song. Tell us about Yang for those who aren't familiar with it.
Yang, yeah. So that was one of the songs off of my EP that dropped about exactly over a year ago, last December. But the message behind that is just to kind of like, uplift like anyone who's going through a tough time, and so I actually wrote that song for a suicide prevention or suicide awareness event, right? And so I like me just kind of like making them realize like the value of life, and so never think anything less. And so yeah, I mean the song kind of speaks for itself, but it's pretty much just like an uplifting, like positive song. Like hopefully anyone who's listened to it would put them in a better mood. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So let's check it out. This is Yang. This song is very different, and like always, you're very explicit and you're very straightforward with the lyrics, and there's a lot of depth in here. So if you're out there listening and you've never heard this song, listen carefully.
Let's go. Chỉ sợ quá, cả chỉ trao cả ở sát khẩu, giờ hai tiền giờ kia nó nhua, sợ nó cũng bị sát cả mà bác cả tàu, tụi mình cứ giờ cả chỉ sợ chỉ, cả chỉ cha cả lúc ta hậu, kể nhua xe cả kia chỉ đi, lo cũng mà lấy lo bác cả một cả thâu, tết thâu nhớ hậu tụi đây trong đây chua mua cả y lên, cả xa hai tiền nhua thâu cả quan chỉ tao cả tụi keng, cùng nhau từ nó thâu tụi cả lo cũng bác cả sợ chênh, chỉ sao cả lấy tụi xử lý cũng xa cả về sợ đời yeah. Cho cho bị lưu xuyên so từ chiếc áo lò thiên lý chỉ một chiếc mù khử thiên nó nhỏ ý lệnh u lưu nên chết to lý ra đàn anh chỉ một nên biết sao chỉ do một so xuyên nhỏ so xa lý có vì u so xuyên yên for complete mua hai lò đi yên chỉ trong ly cho đàn nên when the dash in the bay thì chỉ có lưu nên chỉ là như ok về số lệnh như mua như sắc kế có chỉ thay như một game chắc có lưu trên cái shit in lon đâu cũng mà thâu game cái bài nhớ dây để chỉ đến một lần có sao bây giờ đời giờ ý hai nên chắc ý cho ra tự nhiên yo chỉ là kia nên to ta chỉ là kia nên to ta chỉ là kia nên to ta tụi mình mua có chỉ sợ quá cả chỉ trao có ở sát khẩu giờ hai tiền sợ kia nó nhua sợ nó cũng bị sát mà bác cả tàu tụi mình cứ giờ có chỉ sợ chỉ cả chỉ cha có lúc ta hậu kể nhua chia có kia chỉ đi lo cũng mà lấy lo bác có một cái thao để thao nhớ hậu lúc này trong đi chùa mua có y lên có xa hai tiền nhua thao có uất chỉ tao có tụ keng cùng nhau tới nó thọc từ cần đó cùng bác có sợ chênh chỉ sao có lấy từ xử lý cũng xa có về sợ đời yeah dù là one chúa chỉ muốn nhẹ mất gì chỉ muốn tôi là cho tôi chỉ muốn tôi là bỏ thầu có quân ly dù là one nhỏ chỉ muốn nông ly sao ta kia chỉ mà chỉ son gì một dòng đầu tù nhưng mà chờ lấy có cả chỉ cho em có thể lấy xong tôi muốn anh thấy cái lúa con nên mà thọ nó vô kỳ mò có tôi là đeo lúa hậu luôn này lời thì mình sẽ nhận đua cho cái trò đánh style từ 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 chúa là có chỉ sợ có thể phong linh lâu sinh sợ xong một sáng đâu sâu kỳ sự vì có tư dây lời tôi là đeo lúa hậu luôn này lời thì mình sẽ nhận đua cho cái trò đánh style từ 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 chúa là có chỉ sợ có thể phong linh lâu sinh sợ xong một sáng đâu sâu kỳ sự vì có tư dây lời tụi mình mua qua chỉ sợ quá cả chỉ trao có ở sát khẩu giờ hai tiền sợ kỳ nó nhua sợ nó cũng bị sát mà bác cả tàu tụi mình cứ giờ có chỉ sợ chỉ cả chi cha có lu ta hậu khi nhua xia có kia chỉ đi lo cũng mang lấy lo ba có một con thâu để thâu nhớ hậu tụ nên trong đi chung mua có y lên có xa hai tiền nhua thâu có what chỉ tao có tu kê cùng nhau là nó thâu thứ còn tao cùng ba có sợi chain chỉ xa bỏ lên từ xương đi cũng xa có về trời đời vậy có yêu chủ yên có yêu chủ yên cùng mà ba sao có lu cho có yêu chủ yên bé yêu chủ yên bé yêu chủ yên số lên số tụ than thọ sợ đời bé yêu chủ yên yêu chủ yên yêu chủ yên. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
That was dope. The lyrics are so freaking deep during that for the hook. You know, putting on the shoes and you gotta walk your walk. You know, the beginning of the song. So you know, I was listening even closer this time around. The beginning of the song. I don't know how much of an influence it has on you, but the first half of the song you rap a little bit different from the second half for sure. In the first half, almost probably just coincidence, but to me, almost sound like almost almost sounded like that. That's what it made me feel like. You know, when you were talking that, especially that first verse, and then the second verse you changed it up a little bit. I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, thank you, appreciate that.
We get a lot of comments from Gerber Lee, Bud Beats. I guess he's from. Do you know him at all?
I can't say I have. I mean, we might have met. I do see his comment too. He mentioned that the ZPX were down in Missouri this past weekend. I know a lot of people were messaging me like, "Oh, where are you? Why aren't you performing with him?" You know, cause he was performing the song that we have together. So
yes, you ever thought about working with Corsu from Milltown?
Corsu, no, he's definitely one of my favorite artists, like up and coming rapper right now. And we have been, you know, trying to work on something. We just haven't found the right song yet. So, but we're definitely very soon. Mm-hmm.
Okay, we got none other than Lang here. He said hi earlier. I didn't get a chance to pull it up. Sue's the chillest dude ever. Straight G. Someone that is a great role model for new artists to follow, and he's only beginning. I agree, Sue. Because Sue, when I listen to your lyrics, when I listen to your music, you say stuff. If you don't really pay attention to what you know, like I'm a musician, right? So I listen to hooks more than the actual verses. But you're the type of rapper that you better not miss the verses too, because there's a lot of depth in there. And like I said, like your intro song, you say a lot about yourself. And if like I said, if thì go on name go on those, then I agree with Lang. You are the chillest student.
Hey, much love to the big bro. I know I met him back in 2019 when my first performance with Yellow Diamond when they came to Minnesota, and I just went up and introduced myself to him, and he's been like super encouraging, and since then he showed so much love, especially when I came to SAG too. So
yeah, last night I was kind of not bagging, but I was kind of playing around a little bit about because I'll get a little bit of a so I've never met you and Chenning until remember we were in the back of a Thanksgiving bash, and I saw you guys in the private trailer, right?
Yeah.
And, you guys are super tired. I could tell, but that's you guys had been traveling all weekend, and I told Chenning and David that like when you guys travel, try to travel where there's only like one connection, and sometimes as artists it's okay to make demands on the promoter too, but at the same time we have to remember that the promoters, they take a lot of risk. I mean, they take the brunt of the risk. So for I know that Lang's here. I don't know if Trey's watching or not, but we have to support our promoters too, because like I said this a long time ago, a couple of sessions back. I said, I happen to like paying a lot of money for concerts, because that way they're not going to pay that kind of money to fight, first of all, and then our music community can't grow unless we charge. Because most people, they want the big stage, the big lights, but man, they don't want to pay the cost. And oftentimes, like, like I heard somewhere, what did I hear? My wife or somebody, yeah, you just see Lang's comment that he was just eating Taco Bell after that concert. Because sometimes the promoter, they take a hit. And so, we gotta support our promoters too, because without our promoters, man, we're not gonna have any music without the promoters. And like, we support the artists, but we gotta support the promoters too. If they charge a lot, then roll with it, go. Because if at the end of the day, if we want a good concert, then our promoters have to charge what they have to charge too, and they have to make money. Because if they don't make money, they're not gonna do it again. And then on top of that, I like charging. I like it when promoters charge a lot of money for those reasons. But then also, if you're gonna talk the talk, then you gotta walk the walk too. If you're charging big money for a show, then put out a good show. And so it's good that you artists come out, and from what I saw, man, you guys are really professional. You guys are not. In the past, like 20 years ago, when Paradise was still performing, I mean, people will come straight up drunk, couldn't perform, and that's not professional. But like, all you guys I saw that night, at least, maybe Kool was buzzed, but that's kind of like, maybe that's his baseline. I don't know. But he's just a chill guy too, but he performs on the spot and on point.
Yeah, I mean, any artist that proved they can, do it under the influence, like, and that's the thing, like, yeah, definitely, but there's a lot about that, can't. So, yeah, I like to stay sober when I perform.
Yeah. So Nick Chu says, "Surprise, would you collaborate with Blue Devil?" I'm not sure who Blue Devil is. Maybe you know.
No, I follow his music, and he's definitely like very innovative with like his music too, and he does like so many different styles. It's something I can't do. I just kind of stick to one style. But yeah, no, I would love to collab with Blue Devil sometime in the future.
We're getting some really good questions. People are not holding back no more. Surprise. So here we go.
Oh, yeah?
Ask you questions,
Okay.
and
Okay.
like I say, this is meant to be interactive. They're willing to ask. I'm willing to answer. And Sue, if you gotta go and get long, I gotta go, bro. Late here. It's 11 o'clock. If you gotta go, then you gotta go too. But
I got nothing better to do, so I'm happy to sit for a while.
Yeah, I appreciate you here. As an artist, which verse is harder to write, first or second verse? What to do when you have a writer's block? That's a good question.
Yeah, no. First verse is definitely always easier to write. Second verse, I think you just have to kind of, second verse is always harder, just because sometimes you feel like, oh, I said everything I wanted to say in the first verse, But then I think there's always you just have to kind of look at it from a different perspective, So how I like to do it is like, 'cause most of my raps or most of my lyrics is like in first person, So it's kind of like me speaking to the listener, or speaking about my experience, right? So in the second verse, I like to kind of, take it a different direction and kind of like put myself in the third person. So kind of rap it. So just by doing that, you already have like a whole different story. I mean, you could rap about the same thing, but just kind of say it differently. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, just kind of look at it from a different perspective.
Yeah, you're changing the perspective. That's smart. That's really smart. All right, let's see here. We got a lot of comments here. Charge a little bit more for VIP. Surprise and Dusu, make it happen.
Right, we got something in the works, so stay tuned for that too.
Kusis, I still can't believe the legendary star, please, and current generation star Supryze live. This is crazy. Sue, man, as much as hype as it is, at the end of the day, man, we just people,
Yeah, no, that's true.
And we're just here to interact and talk to fans, and they get to see what our personality really is. Sometimes you have your days when you're super excited, and right now we're just super chill, answering questions.
Yeah.
So Timon, he asked, I want to be a singer one day. Any advice for him?
Yeah, definitely, bro. Just keep listening to music. There's any artist that inspire you, draw a little bit of inspiration from not just one artist, but like from multiple artists, and then just kind of take a little bit of each and just kind of make it into your own style. Cause like to kind of stand out, you kind of have to be different, you know. So yeah, that's one of the shortcuts, just kind of taking bits and bits from artists that inspire you and make it your own.
Uh, okay, this is the last question before we go to the next song. We're gonna ask me doing questions all night. What's the best advice you've been given?
Best advice is just be honest, because when I was working with my the first producer, DJ St. Paul, he was just telling me like, hey, you know, I like you and I support you as an artist because, you know, you only rap about what is part of your life, you know. You don't try to like be someone else that you're not. Or like, you know, I'm not a gangster, so I'm not gonna rap about, you know, gang life and all that. And you know, I'm not rich, so I'm not gonna rap about, you know, making money. I don't, you know, I don't have how should I say this? Yeah, no, like I don't get a lot of girls, you know. So I'm not gonna rap about, you know, having bitches and hoes, you know. And so I'm just gonna rap about what's true in my life. So yeah.
Dude, I'm a guy and all, dude. Any girl that snatches you, Supryze, they're gonna be lucky, bro. Because a good guy is hard to get, you know. Good guy for level head with your foresight in life, it's hard to get. Hard to get.
Yeah, I hope she hears this. I hope she's listening right
now. You know what, Sue? I have a feeling you're only gonna snatch the right ones. There's a lot of girls out there, man, but there's not a lot of girls that are right for you. And you know, like a lot of the way you rap, only the strongest girls will come talk to you. I think that's the truth of it. Well, let's see here. Okay, here we go. Okay, we go to the next song because we've been talking a lot, answering a lot of questions.
Yeah.
So this song has one of the best hooks I've ever heard. It's the song with you, Kenji, and who else is in here?
My boy Huey B.
Yeah, that's right.
My good friends.
Yeah, and so this is wow, and this song's hook is crazy good. Tell us about how this song came about.
Yeah. Let's see. So whenever I start writing a song, I just kind of listen to the beat and let it speak to me, you know, where I try to visualize like a story, like what comes to mind, and kind of like think of like, you know, what kind of movie can I see this song in, you know. And so what I pictured was just like a nice summer day, like, you know, at the beach, and just having a good time, and then, you know, just to make it a little more fun, just have like, you know, some young people just kind of like flirting and like hitting on each other. So that's kind of like the story that I went with, and so the song came to be. And I was kind of thinking like, okay, what if like you know, you see a girl that you're so amazed and you're speechless, you don't know what to say, you know, you're just like, wow. So the original hook that I had for it was like super different. It was I wanted to call it "Wow Girl," you know, so a girl that just makes you say "wow." So it's like, so it went something like "Wow girl, but you have to work girls," something like that, you know. So I sang a little snippet, and then I sent it over to Kenji, and then yeah, he totally like changed it. He was like, "Hey, you mind if I mess around with it? Change it up a little bit, change up the melody." I was like, "Oh yeah. Let's make it a collaborative project." So yeah, whatever you think is best, like yeah, go for it, you know. So he actually came up with that hook. The hook that we have now in the song. So I'm very satisfied with that too.
Let's check it out. Mm-hmm. And this is from the live show, Thanksgiving Bash. If you're here, say hi so we know you're here. If you got questions, shoot us some questions. We'll try to get to as many questions as we can. We already 1 hour in, Sue, so we'll keep going, but I'll try not to keep you up so late, because I know you guys, it's 8 o'clock here, but it's 10 o'clock in Minnesota. So here's wow.
Come on. Shout outs to my boy Kenji Hurry, Huey B. Wow. Baby, you so fine, baby, you so fine. So fine, so fine. Blow my mind, you got me like wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow. You got me like wow, 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 wow. Tôi giúp trong đi, có qua tôi nên là ta trả, cho con luôn gì. What the cool shit you yata. Wow girl, can't get enough of your smile, girl. How can you be so perfect in this wild world we live in? Got me questioning, am I worth it to pursue someone God given? Got me sweating, got me nervous like I work in a hot kitchen. It's a crime to be that fine. You're the suspect, I'm the victim. Such a sight to see you shine. You're the sun in my solar system. 我菩萨只通达力雷某个有个某的气，每个路手中爱惜我都不必给送达力。I do the gusto for only shot with the nose, I want to see you. I have some day with a drop of rain. Let's go to the chase, you got me to say. So fine, baby, so fine, so fine. Blow my mind. Wow, 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 wow. So much, you guys are so amazing. Got me speechless. Wow. Come on. Go on YouTube and check out the music video if you're happy. Alright. And subscribe.
So that, okay, I didn't notice until the end, but you know, I saw your Facebook. I saw you look at your hand.
Oh yeah, yeah. Cause I was like, shoot, what song is next?
So if you guys follow us, Sue on Facebook, then he actually wrote the song list on his arm. I didn't notice that until I just saw right there. You looked down at I thought you were looking at your watch, but you were actually looking at the song list. I thought that was pretty cool.
Good catch.
That song's got a crazy good hook. You know, the live vibe is completely different from the album vibe too, because when you're singing live, your voice comes out differently. And for those who are wondering why I'm doing this, it's because I don't think the artist gets to see what they really sound like while they're on stage. Like you never get to see yourself in really good quality unless you kind of like pay someone to record it in good quality. But you know, Sue, this is kind of like my gift to you and Chenning and all the other artists, so that you can actually see what the audience experiences when you guys are on stage. Because when you guys sing and perform live, I think is better than listening on tape. You can see the facial expression. So so you know, if you guys get a chance, definitely come out and see Sue live, and we'll see. We're gonna see. We see you on stage in about a week or so. Okay, let's see here. I think I got one more song. So let's go to some quick questions right here, really quick.
Yeah. I see a lot of questions coming through here. So,
Chris has a question out of left field. I didn't know about this. Tell us about your apparel line on Amazon. I don't know what that's about.
Oh yeah. So I used to sell T-shirts. This is like right out of college, because I took a few graphic design classes in college. I mean, art has always been a part of my life, so I've loved drawing and pretty much any form of art. But coming out of college, I just kind of wanted to share some of my artwork, so I just kind of slapped it on some T-shirts, and then so I got it onto Amazon. But honestly, I like uploaded it once and I just totally forgot about it. So like, I probably sell like maybe 1 or 2 T-shirts like every other month. So it's not like a lot, but it's just just something I wanted to do. Like, I want to get my design on Amazon. So it's just something I achieved, and I just kind of forgot about it. But I do have more designs on my TeePublic page, which I haven't updated that in a while, maybe over 2 years now, ever since I picked up music has been taking up most of my time, so I haven't had too much time to do artwork. But there are other designs there too, so
Sweet.
definitely check that out.
Someone here, C Wang says, shout out to Supryze's mom. She's the real MVP. You want to talk about
Yeah,
that?
yeah. Shout outs to my that's actually my brother. Yeah, so
Brother,
yeah, shout outs to our mom. Yeah, super supportive. So
man, you know what? Support matters a lot because you got parents that don't support. Man, good luck. Good luck to you. You're fighting a big battle.
Yeah.
My dad didn't. My dad doesn't support music. He
Oh,
kind of
okay.
does, but not really. To give you an idea, when I was first starting music, he said, "Long, you want a car or you want a keyboard?" And I said, "I want a keyboard."
Oh yeah.
That's what we
Wow.
went. But my dad's a really nice guy. He supports a lot of education, and so I did
Yeah.
a little bit of both. But props to your mom for being supportive.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think like most Hmong parents, they want you to, go to school, get a good education, and just work and make money. So they don't really like value art too much. I mean, not not all parents, but most Hmong parents, they don't really see that as like a reality or a real career yet. But like my mom, she doesn't like my music. I mean, she like people tell like she hears from people like, oh yeah, your son's so good and stuff like that. But she doesn't she doesn't like it enough to listen to it. But I still show her anyways. I was like, hey mom, this is my new song. Take a listen, and then she would be like, hi good ma,
For Hmong
So,
people
yeah.
to say that's a really good thing. At least your mom said that.
Oh yeah.
So let's see here. Oh, we got Michelle Vang here. I met Michelle. She's a radio host from Fresno, so Gen X. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure she plays your material on her radio show. So that's Michelle.
Okay. Shout out to Michelle. I appreciate that.
Right here. This is truth right here. So my Chu was previously a Gen X radio show host in Fresno. You'll see her on Facebook a lot, but your Hmong vocabulary is beyond most people your age. If young folks want to improve their Hmong vocabulary, what would be your advice? Ooh, that's a good question.
So I'm not too young. But yeah, no. I think like anybody who wants to learn the Hmong language, at least how I started, like reading and writing Hmong was just karaoke videos, because there's so many, like pretty much like almost every Hmong music video now is like they have the lyrics playing, so that's how I started it. There was just a few songs that I liked, and I just like learn the karaoke, learn how to read it, and learn how to sing and follow along. And then I just started doing that for like a lot of other karaoke videos, and I kind of picked up like the pronunciation, the spelling, because the Hmong vocabulary, or at least Hmong words, a lot of them is like has like similar spelling. Yeah, so I'm not the most knowledgeable in like reading and writing, but it's enough for me to write songs and get by. But yeah, no, it's possible to be self-taught, to teach yourself like Hmong. Surround yourself with people that speak Hmong. Just because like it's okay, because a lot of young people, they don't really, maybe they don't, there's not a need for them to speak Hmong and when they go to school. Like English is like what's the demand. So but
I think there's a lot of truth in what you just said, considering that freaking Psy can talk Hmong. And talk to Hmong, and if you ever talk to him about how he learned Hmong, it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, no, I was just with him earlier. So happy birthday to it's actually his birthday, so
oh sweet.
And happy birthday, Cedric. But yeah, no, you got to surround yourself with people that speak Hmong. You have to like just really like find ways to teach yourself, and one of the most easiest way is like karaoke videos. So that's how I learned. And then of course, like whenever I'm writing songs, I use a lot of like Google Translator and like Hmong translators on the internet too. So
Sweet, yeah. And my Chu says sounds so good live. Jer said my favorite song, playback, Yep, by ZPX and Supryze. Yeah, that's a tight song.
yeah, thank you, Jer. appreciate that.
Koo says, "Come to MC one day." He doesn't know yet, I guess. You tell him then. What's up with MC Supryze?
Yeah, stay tuned. February, we'll be down there in North Carolina.
Let's see here. Yeah, so happy birthday, Cedric. Okay, so we're gonna wrap it up. This is the last song right here. Sue and let's see here. This is Summer Dreams. Summer Dreams. Tell us about that.
Summer Dreams. Yeah, no, yeah, that's actually one of my
Oh, there's
most
two more.
favorites.
I'm sorry, there's two more.
There's two more?
Dreams. There's even
Oh,
there's
okay.
even more.
Okay, yeah, we got time. So the next one is Summer Dreams, you said? Yeah, so I actually wrote that song, I want to say back in like 2013. But the original was actually featuring my older brother, because he rapped too. So growing up, he was an inspiration to me too. But yeah, it's a little collaboration we did. Drew a lot of inspiration from like a lot of the Midwest rappers. So if anyone's familiar with like rhyme sayers, with like Ant and Slug and Atmosphere, there's some of the local rappers here in Minnesota, in Minneapolis. So yeah, we took a lot of inspiration from their style and like their lyricism and how they write songs. But yeah, no, that was before I even started writing in Hmong. So that's why the whole song is in English. But yeah, we just wanted to kind of like write a song to reflect on like summer, all the memories made in summertime. So
Summer chill. That's what whenever I hear the song, it's like the chill song. Here we go.
Yeah. Summer dreams, those memories I've been dreaming about. Summer dreams, the days all the time leave me out. Summer dreams, waking up, hoping it's that season now. Summer dreams, yo. And I'm just dreaming about summer season. Memories they rerun, summer breeze and freedom. You've been on my mind, summer dreams. Oh, sunshine, summer dreams. I'll be waiting till that time, but for now it's summer dreams. Cold autumn breeze rolling in, signs of the summer season closing in. But when I close my eyes, just trying to hope again. Take it back down the road again, memory lane. Last summer was the dopest thing, I was born, never came. Everything fell together perfectly in alignment. I was loving the weather, a Minnesota's climate. A break from my studies, no assignments. So free, no confinement. Jamming to the finest, joining cruising in my Honda. When the sun hit the highest point, the beach is where you find us. Chilling during the day, and parties in the evening, bottoms up. The morning is a mystery, you don't know where you wind up. Trying to make history before the summertime's up. Cause all the day get tuned down with the ends. But luckily I keep it alive within my memory, like a running stream. Always looking forward to the luxuries and summer dreams. Come on. Summer dreams, those memories I've been dreaming about. Summer dreams, the days always hot and see me out. Summer dreams, waking up, hoping it's that season now. Summer dreams, come on. And I'm just dreaming about summer season. Memories they rerun, summer breeze and freedom. You've been on my mind, summer dreams. Oh, sunshine, summer dreams. I'll be waiting till that time, but for now it's summer dreams. Summer dreams. Every night and every day. Summer dreams. Let me hear you say, summer dreams.
All right. This footage is interesting because it's different from your recording, but it's lively, and I think most people will probably see it 1-2 times. If they really like it, maybe they'll put it on replay. But what I found, Sue, is I think for you, I wouldn't be surprised if for like 10-15 years you came back and saw it and you'd be like, damn, that was dope back then. Because even now, I go back and try to find old Paradise footage from like HMF 2013. I was like, oh damn, I forgot how we played that song. And so, hopefully you see this in 10, 15 years, and you'll be like, wow, man, I remember when Long was doing that crazy old filming thing he was doing. So, good song. One more song. I thought that was it. No, we got one more, and this song is one of your most popular songs. Is "Jin Tao," and so it's there was a question from Chase. Chase is like a longtime listener to my channel, and he's always asking questions. And the first thing he asked was, and I can't pull it up. It's way far back now, but we had people here saying hi. I didn't pull it up, but Kiana was here. Hey, Kiana. And actually, Cedric was here too. He said hi. I didn't see him until I was going.
It was Cedric.
But he said Chase. His question was, why did you use for this song that we're about to watch? Why did you guys use the 8? Is there a history behind you using the 8-bit digital introduction letters in the intro of your music video?
Oh, the letters?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Because the whole song is based on, the 90s, and so I'm just trying to, I do a little bit of graphic design too, so I know that font, it plays a big part in like marketing yourself and like advertising. So I wanted something to kind of like represent what the song was about, and so I thought like, hey, like arcade games were like so popular back then.
Yeah.
Especially because I mentioned like Street Fighter in the song too. So yeah, it was just something that we came up on the spot. Nice. So
Chris asked, what's your daily grind like?
Daily grind, wake up. Well, I don't think it's too different from everybody else. Wake up, go to work, come home, run some errands, and then whatever spare time I have, I'll just look up music and write some songs. So it's like my my alone time, so my therapy. So
yeah, everybody needs that therapy. All right, here we go.
Từng mua she like everyday còn tôi trong tôi mà li lo chơi chuyện trong câu là chú hồng chơi qua á đu tăng mà cũng nhẹ kệ chú hồng tư là từ tay ta cô cho li bây giờ tôi thầy cô tí lâu cho dòng không dư cô tôi kèm nhau học 3 lần phải suy phải đời xuyên đầu 2 lần một khi mà trên Dragon Ball sai cùng nhau là những chị bỏ cơ tiền chân li chỉ sân sai plan cho nó có nổ họ đến ta gì dù từ mua su cu ta kỳ là nhớ li li sẽ lấy ta li the law report ขอตัวยืนชิงไล่เองดูความตื่นไปมูอีฟ้าและเทลีชิงมองไปใช้เมย์กันเดินอีนู้นหลอดซอเจนยันได้มูว่าชิต่อพ่อเจอเตเล็กคือชิใช้โจงเจอีเปล่าลุ้นลุ้นที่ปลอกเจไปมูหนึ่งท่าสิเชียร์เขาช่วงลื้อลุ้นเป็นหยกหัวยัวตาชินเอาซาซอเขาอู้จะเป็นเหรียญทั้งพ่อลื้อวันรัวมูว่าล้อเล่นชิหัวช่วงตู้กูตีเราทะเลเท่ากันรัวมีซอบัวแต่ชิมลงลูกูเนี่ยทะเลมองเป็นบัว childhood. Hope y'all can relate. Hey, we were some naughty ass kids, but hey, we all made it. Shout outs to y'all. Thank
you. That's pretty honest, dude. You said mấy sọp quá, mấy niệm ở bên bố. Oh man, love that, dude. That's so real. Man, if you were a Hmong kid, and yeah, you know what the boy is all about, man.
Yeah, I'm blow.
Yeah.
Right. Real quick, shout outs to Gerber. I think I pronounced it. I said his name wrong earlier.
Gerber. Right on. Chenning couldn't be here. I had a bunch of Chenning songs. We're gonna watch one of Chenning's songs. That's just him. He might be here watching. I don't know if he's here or not, but I wanted to showcase one of his songs. Otherwise, Sue, this is it. I'm done with Oyo. I'm done with the Oyo Circle 18. I've showed all the footage that I could. I also put up Nikki Tao's footage on Sunday. So if you're a Nikki Tao fan, I put 2 of her songs up. I'll be putting up the rest of. So these videos are 720p. They're not 4K, but the ones that will be on my Facebook YouTube will be 4K, and they go up. They'll go live in about 30 minutes. So if you want to watch the 4K version or just want to watch it again in higher quality, then check out the Mongoose page. But otherwise, for those who are here late or who are just checking in, unfortunately, Chenning couldn't be with us tonight. I know that he wanted to be here, but he couldn't. But he had a family emergency. So hopefully everything's okay with his family. But Chenning, we'll catch up with him in the future. I look forward to recording you, Sue, Chenning, David, everyone that's Kule Ku, Kiana, David, Dang, Christina, Chi, all the artists. I want to formally thank all of you guys that took your time. I know especially the Midwest people who are 2 hours ahead of us that came out. I really appreciate it for supporting the channel. I look forward to filming more and getting some more reaction video from you guys. And so Sue, anything you want to say before we watch this Chenning video? You want to say anything to the fans watching?
Yeah, for sure. Well, first of all, thanks for having me. It's an honor and pleasure to chat with you and to see you work and something that you love doing. Respect, much love to you. Hey, shout outs to all the fans and all the listeners and watchers who tuned in tonight and asked questions. I appreciate you guys. Sorry if I couldn't get to your questions, but I'll be more than happy to answer if you just kind of personally message me. But stay tuned. I have a lot of unfinished projects that are in the works. Hoping that this summer I do put out, either an EP or an album, like I mentioned earlier. Just something, just more content for you guys to enjoy. So, thank you.
Sweet.
Stay tuned.
Yeah. Jer said, I got Supryze's Facebook. What's your? I think if he's talking to me, then Jer, you can just look up here. Just Google Facebook. Just look up Mongoose. All right. So this is for Chenning here, who couldn't be here with us tonight, but I wanted to play one of his most popular songs, and it's his song Kia Wa. So Chenning, if you're there watching, I hope everything's cool with you. Everything is. I hope that everyone's safe in your family. But we'll catch up. I'll see you, Sue, back in Fresno at New Year, and I'll see probably Chenning and everyone else too. I will be shooting the Sudden Rush concert, so I'm gonna be looking forward to showing that footage.
Awesome.
And I'm gonna be shooting Winter Bash, and then I'm gonna be shooting. I believe pretty much confirmed. I should be shooting. Hopefully Las Vegas too. That show in Las Vegas. So that'll be fun.
Exciting, man.
Are you gonna be there, Sue? Any of those shows?
Where?
Like Vegas or
in Vegas? Still debating right now. I haven't made up my mind yet, but we'll see.
Okay, if you're there, man, make sure you say hi. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Let's watch this show. Let's watch it.
Hãy subscribe cho kênh Ghiền Mì Gõ để không bỏ lỡ
trên đời trong đó yêu cứ cho con mù bò đời có ưu sẽ xa để chỉ mong con hoa cứ đi vào để cả tao mà vì yêu cứ lấy mua cứ là gì đàn ta trên người yêu trong đó ya kia ó sa kia trong lòng qua coi ya lưu ba ai cứ sai cả sa kia trong xa giờ cứ chỉ ya tu đời có sự đi sáng lại giờ cứ đi qua sự ôi sẽ qua trong đó chỉ xa của mỗi người có lưu xóa có lưu trên hoa yêu cái kia hồng bầu giờ chỉ người có ta là trong đó để cho trên người yêu cứ cho con mùa đời có ưu sẽ xa để chỉ mong con hoa cứ đi vào để gặp tao mà vì yêu cứ lấy mua cứ là tí tan thở trên người yêu trong đó trên người yêu trong đó nhớ thiệt trong lòng hoa có nhớ lưu ba ai cứ sai cả sa kia trong xa giờ cứ chỉ ở để có sự đi alright vì chỉ mưa tới vì lưu sẽ xa lấy thứ gì tàn thở lưu ra ôi sẽ mỗi cho mừng mơ dòng cuộc lưu có yêu không trao say người yêu trong đó nhớ thiệt ó cho thiệt trong lòng có yêu lưu ba.
Amazing.
That guy is crazy talented. He's so talented.
Mm.
But he couldn't be with us here tonight. I look forward to eventually going live with him. He was actually here a little tiny bit last night. So if you saw him last
Yeah.
night, he was here. But
I did.
Sue, thank you so much again. Surprise for being here. You know, it means so much to me. You know, I kind of did this so that I would be able to connect with Hmong artists and kind of showcase what their real personality is like behind all the lights and whatnot. And like all the other artists I met thus far, I haven't met any divas yet. And everyone has been down to earth, even like the beyond all the smoke and whatnot, like Kuleku, Chill Guy, Sue, David, everyone. Everyone is. If you don't believe me, watch my live. Go back and watch my live sessions. Everyone's really, really chill. And Sue, I have nothing but respect for you. Best wishes. I know you've got a lot of big projects coming on. Sounds like you got a lot of collaborations coming up, and I look forward to seeing you again on the stage and recording you. And like I said, something that I'm exploring also is if you guys have. I've told one artist, I'm not gonna name him quite yet, but if you guys ever have like a song you're releasing and you just want to showcase it, and hit me up and say, hey, let's talk about this song. It's free PR, and I'd be more than happy to play it and talk about the song with you live. And just one more avenue for you to reach more viewers. So if you're ever interested in a new track or EP coming out, hit me up and we'll listen to it and we'll talk about it.
Yeah, no, I would love to talk about if I have any like upcoming projects, or once I have like my album or EP ready, I'll be happy to come on and talk about that.
Sweet. There's more questions. I'll let you see it and you'll get to it. But thank you for all the viewers that came tonight. Sue, nothing but love to you. Peace out, and we'll see you in a couple of days, probably. Safe travels to Fresno.
Yeah, definitely. All right, thanks, Long. I appreciate it.